Hello and welcome to our video today, where we're going to be exploring the unexpected friendship between two iconic figures, Michael Jackson and Donald Trump.
Most of us know Michael Jackson as the King of Pop, a musical legend who revolutionized the industry with his talent and unique style. And Donald Trump, a controversial figure who has been in the public eye for decades as a businessman, TV personality, and eventually, President of the United States. But what many people may not know is that these two vastly different individuals struck up an unlikely friendship in the 1990s, which raised a few eyebrows at the time and has been the subject of much speculation and debate ever since. In this video, we're going to dive into the details of this friendship, how it came to be, what it entailed, and the aftermath of their relationship. We'll explore the dynamics of their friendship and the impact it had on both of their lives and careers. So, if you're curious about this fascinating and unexpected friendship, then stay tuned for our deep dive into the connection between Michael Jackson and Donald Trump. It's hard to imagine what on earth Trump and Jackson had in common. One thing's for certain, the odd couple may have shared a close relationship, but they didn't share a talent for dancing. While Jackson was renowned for his slick moves and moonwalking, Trump's better known for his dad dancing and grooving, as evidenced by his campaign trail jig-along to the Village People's YMCA back in 2020. Donald Trump was Michael Jackson's biggest cheerleader.
Michael Jackson's relationships with other celebrities seem to make sense.
Like Jackson's friendship with Princess Diana, which was long-lasting despite them only meeting once. They bonded over their shared passion for charity work and her love of his music, and Aaron Carter's friendship with Jackson began after the then 14-year-old collaborated on the charity hit, What More Can I Give? In the 80s and 90s, Michael Jackson was at the peak of his career, and Donald Trump was an established businessman in New York City. The two met at a charity event and struck up an unlikely friendship, despite their vastly different backgrounds and personalities.
Trump and Jackson's decades-long relationship is a tad more puzzling, though.
The Kings of Pop and New York forged a close friendship after regularly bumping into each other at fundraisers and high-profile events during the 1980s. In addition to shared social circles, the two also enjoyed a mutual appreciation for the finer things in life, such as Trump's penchant for solid gold toilets and Jackson's famed multi-million-dollar shopping sprees.
Michael Jackson was performing at Madison Square Garden in 1988. Donald Trump was in attendance, and after the show, he sent a note to Michael's dressing room inviting him to the Plaza Hotel, which Trump owned at the time. Over the years, the two took very different paths in life, but they still remained close. In fact, Trump was one of Jackson's biggest defenders right up until the musician's death in 2009 and beyond. Michael was very misunderstood, a great talent, Trump tweeted in 2015, along with a photo of them together. Trump is misunderstood, Joe Jackson, Michael's father, claimed in a 2016 tweet, complete with an old black and white image of the future POTUS with members of the Jackson family. Despite their friendship, Michael and Trump had very different personalities and lifestyles. Michael was famously private and reserved, while Trump was outgoing and brash. Michael also had a reputation for being a humanitarian and philanthropist, while Trump was known for his controversial political views. But despite these differences, they seemed to genuinely enjoy each other's company, and Michael even defended Trump against allegations of racism in an interview in the early 2000s. Michael Jackson often played with Donald Trump's kids.
Donald Trump first built up the courage to speak to Michael Jackson at a Madison Square Garden's charity benefit. "I spoke to him for a little while, he was low-key, and I'd think, there's no way this guy is going out to that stage to perform," he told Larry King in 2009. Donald also insisted Jackson was not a child molester, "I am certain of that." Donald was so certain that he regularly invited Jackson over to play with his kids. Donald Trump Jr. touched on his times with Jackson while defending his father from claims of racism.
It sure sounds odd that he'd let his son vacation with a black man or hang out with Michael Jackson, doesn't it?
Donald Jr. wrote in his book, Triggered. He explained that Jackson often played video games with him and his brother. "One day in Eric's room, my father saw how much Michael enjoyed playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with us on Nintendo and told him he could take the game home."
Aftermath of their friendship.
Of course, the friendship between Michael Jackson and Donald Trump has been the subject of much speculation and controversy over the years. After Trump's election as President of the United States, rumors circulated that Michael had warned his close friends that Trump was a dangerous man and not to be trusted. However, these rumors have never been substantiated, and Michael himself passed away in 2009, leaving behind a complicated legacy that includes both his musical achievements and allegations of misconduct.
Following Jackson's death, Donald remembered his very good friend in a piece he wrote for Time.
"He was an amazing guy, but beyond all else, he was the greatest entertainer I've ever known. He had magic, he was a genius," Donald said. "He was also a really good person, and when you got to know him, you realized how smart he was brilliant."
Well, I knew Michael very well, and he was a special guy. He was with me many, many times, at Mar-a-Lago in particular, in Palm Beach. Michael was a very, very smart guy. A lot of people don't realize that he was really smart.
So, in conclusion, the unexpected friendship between Michael Jackson and Donald Trump remains a fascinating and intriguing topic to this day. While their relationship was certainly unusual, it also showed that even people who seem to have nothing in common can find common ground and develop meaningful connections. Thank you for watching this video and subscribe for more content like this.